Hello everyone, welcome to Rao's IAS Mains QIP 2020, a system to learn how to write better answers for UPSC Mains examination. So in this session, we shall be taking up questions on the topic social issues, social justice and science and technology. So let us begin with the question. The question reads, differentiate between 4G and 5G. What steps India should take to become self-reliant in 5G technology? So basically this question comprises of two parts. In the first part, it's asking the differentiation between 4G and 5G. And in the second half, it is asking the steps that India should take to become self-reliant in 5G technology. So this question is a 10 marker. And we are supposed to write the answer in 150 words. So before starting the discussion on the question, let us see what is expected in this session. So first of all, we'll see why this question. It closely emulates UPSC style of question making, and also it is based on an important theme for Mains 2020. Thereafter, we will decode the question and understand the demand of the question. And also, we will identify all the subparts of the question. Then, we'll make a sample answer. And in the sample answer, we'll understand the issue and its various dimensions. And finally, we'll try to adopt a balanced viewpoint in our answer. Then we'll be reviewing our sample answer. So let us now begin with the discussion. So first of all, why this question? See, this question or this topic is an important theme for the GS paper 3 on science and technology. So it forms part of this part of the syllabus, awareness in field of IT. And to be more precise, it is related to communication technology. See, so far science and technology is concerned, in case of UPSC Mains examination, most of the questions are derived from current events. And the discussion on 5G technology has been seen throughout the year. In fact, if you'll see the monthly magazine of Rao's focus for the month of July 2020, you'll see there was this thing covered 5G Club. This 5G Club, or also known as D10 Democracy 10, it was mooted by UK as an alternative to China-dominated 5G space in the world. And India is also a member of this 5G Club. And for this reason, the 5G technology has become important for the examination point of view. That is the reason that we have framed such a question for your practice. Now let's see how can you prepare this topic. See, if you want to prepare this topic in detail, you can see the daily news simplified videos of Rao's IAS dated 9th of June 2019, and also the same topic has been covered in DNS dated 21st of December 2019. So from these two videos, you can make notes for yourself, and these videos are available freely on YouTube. So you can go and visit these videos. Now let us decode the question. So first of all, read the question multiple times so that the requirement of the question becomes clear to you. Then identify the keywords. Here the keywords is differentiate between, and the second thing is what steps. So in the first half, you have to present the differentiation between 4G and 5G, and in the second half, present the steps that India should take to become self-reliant. Identify the subparts. We have already identified the subparts into the two halves while discussing the question itself. Now see what we should write in introduction, body and conclusion. In the introduction, we should give the definition of 5G technology. That is, what do you understand by 5G technology? See, because 5G is advanced version of 4G, we are giving the definition of 5G, not 4G, right? Then in the body, in the first half, we'll be dealing with the differentiation between 4G and 5G. And in the second part of the body, we'll cover the steps that India should take to become self-reliant. And we will conclude the answer by saying India needs to be an early bird in adoption of 5G. So here is the introduction. 5G is next generation cellular technology which provides faster and more reliable communication with ultra low latency. See, what is this latency? Latency is the transmission gap. So lesser is the transmission gap, more will be the speed. So this 5G technology is faster and more reliable with ultra low latency. It means the transmission gap is very less. And this less transmission gap is responsible for its faster speed and more reliability. So here is the introduction which has been covered within 17 words. Now let us see the first half of the body, that is the table of differences between 5G and 4G. See, the first point of difference is the frequency. In case of 5G, the frequency is 30 to 300 gigahertz. But in case of 4G, it is below 6 hertz. And in 5G, there is lower latency. And the latency is comparatively higher in case of 4G. The 5G utilize cloud-based virtual radio access networks. But there is no such VRAN in case of 4Gs. 5G can differentiate between fixed and mobile devices. No such mechanism was available in case of 4G technology. Then 5G covers LPWA, that is low power wide area technologies. But no such technology was used in case of 4G. Now moving ahead with the second part of the body. In order to set up a roadmap for the rollout of 5G, the government has set up a high-level forum which suggested early allocation of spectrum, increasing the available quantum and lower the spectrum pricing. So what India can do? India should attract global 5G conference events to India, set up national 5G events, creation of a comprehensive program to develop India-specific 5G applications, exploring role of private sector in indigenization of technology, that is competitive pricing and market. Finally, the multitude of technologies needs to be eliminated, like obsolete 2G technology. So these 2G technologies should be eliminated now. So this is the body of the answer. And if you'll see, in total, the part 1 and part 2 of the body, we have covered the all in 124 words. Now the conclusion says, besides the spectrum, 5G requires fundamental change to the core architecture of communication system. By acting early on adoption, India can accelerate the 5G dividend. So the conclusion is written within 26 words. Now let us review the answer. So does the question address the demand of the question? So first of all, let's see the answer relevancy, which we have already discussed in detail. Now the answer enrichment points. See, whenever the question asks about differences, try to give the tabular format, which we have already used in the sample answer. Now the suggestions provided by high level forum set by the government. See here the suggestions are not personal but by the high level forum set up by the government. So it substantiate our answer. So always try to substantiate your answer with reports, government publication, judgments, etc. Here we have substantiated answer with the recommendations provided by the high level forum. Next is the structure of answer. So introduction, body and conclusion. We have already discussed the structure in detail in the sample answer. Now the presentation. See here we have used the headings and point subpoint approach. So far language and grammar is concerned, simple and short sentences starting with the keywords makes the language simple, chances of grammatical error minimum and answer straightforward. Within a word limit of 167 words, we have covered the answer. So with this, we end this video.